He's already the pound-for-pound #1 ranking.
But is he yours?
Yeah, I'll give it to him.
No fighter in UFC history has dominated the lightweight division quite like Islam Makhachev. With 27 wins, multiple title defenses, and a record-breaking championship reign, this Dagestani warrior has transformed from a small-town fighter into one of the greatest mixed martial artists ever. But his story doesn't stop at victories. It's about legacy, dominance, and carrying the pride of Dagestani blood into every fight. Born on September 27, 1991, in Makhachev, Dagestan. Growing up in a region known for producing combat sports legends, it was almost destiny that Islam find himself in the world of fighting. Under the guidance of his mentor, Abdulmanap Nurmagomedov, and lifelong friend, Khabib Nurmagomedov, Islam trained in Sambo and wrestling from an early age. His roots in these disciplines laid the foundation for what he is now a dominant fighter in MMA and UFC history. Makhachev's professional journey began in 2010, when he made his debut in regional promotions. His first fight? A spectacular knockout victory over Tengiz Kuchua in just 30 seconds, the M1 Global organization. Following this explosive start, Makhachev continued to make waves in M1 Global, where he quickly established himself. He faced Anatoly Kormilkin next and submitted him with an armbar on September 2nd, 2012. This win was just the beginning of a series of impressive performances that solidify his reputation. In June 2014, he faced Yuri Ivlev and once again demonstrated his grappling powers by securing another armbar submission. His final fight in M1 Global came on September 7th, 2014, against Ivica Trushek, where he claimed victory via submission. These early wins not only earned him respect, but also paved the way for him to sign with the Ultimate Fighting Championship, UFC. On May 23rd, 2015, Islam Makhachev made his UFC debut at UFC 187 against Leo Kuntz. True to his style, Makhachev secured a second-round submission via rear naked choke. The world started to take notice of this rising star from Dagestan. But every warrior faces setbacks. In his second UFC fight at UFC 192, Islam suffered his first and only professional loss against Adriano Martins via knockout. Did this deter him? Not for a second. Instead, it fueled him to come back stronger. After that loss, Makhachev went on an incredible winning streak. He kicked things off in 2016 with a unanimous decision victory over Chris Wade with his grappling skills and proved he was back on track. In 2017, Makhachev faced Nick Lentz, and once again, he secured a unanimous decision win and solidified his status as a rising contender in the lightweight division. But in 2018, that he truly made waves. At UFC 220, he knocked out Gleison Tibau in just 57 seconds and sent powerful message that he was here to dominate. Later that year, he faced Kajun Johnson and quickly locked in a first-round armbar submission and added another impressive finish to his record. On March 6th, 2021, at UFC 259, he stepped into the octagon against Drew Dober and delivered a dominant performance, submitting him with an arm triangle choke in the third round. This win wasn't just another victory, it was a clear reminder that Islam was rapidly climbing the lightweight ranks. A few months later, on July 17th, 2021, he faced Thiago Moises at UFC on ESPN, Makhachev vs. Moises. Islam showcased his relentless grappling and cardio, eventually securing a rear naked choke submission in the fourth round. Then, on October 30th, 2021, at UFC 267, Makhachev faced Dan Hooker, a seasoned veteran and fan favorite. Islam wasted no time, taking Hooker to the ground and submitting him with a Kimura in the first round. The fight lasted just over 2 minutes, leaving no doubt that Makhachev was ready for even tougher challenges. On February 26, 2022, Islam returned to headline UFC Fight Night, Makhachev vs. Green against Bobby Green. Green had stepped in on short notice, but Islam didn't let up for a second. With precision and power, he overwhelmed Green and finished him with TKO punches in the first round. It was yet another dominant display. On October 22nd, 2022, at UFC 280, Islam Makhachev faced Charles Oliveira for the vacant lightweight title. Charles Oliveira, and considered one of the most dangerous fighters in the division. But Islam, he had other plans. In the second round, Makhachev dropped Charles Oliveira with a right hand and locked in an arm triangle choke to claim the belt. But this does not stop there. Carrying the pride of Dagestan on his shoulders, Islam went on to defend his title against some of the best fighters in the world. His first major title defense came on February 12, 2023, when he faced Alexander Volkanovski at UFC 284. In a grueling 5-round battle, Makhachev emerged victorious by unanimous decision, earning Fight of the Night honors for their thrilling matchup. Then the rematch with Volkanovski took place on October 21, 2023, at UFC 294. This time, Makhachev delivered one of the most stunning knockouts in lightweight history, finishing the fight with a head kick, followed by punches in just over 3 minutes. It was a spectacular display of his striking power and skill. Then came June 1st, 2024, when Makhachev faced former interim champion Dustin Poirier at UFC 302. In this intense contest, he submitted Poirier with a Darcy choke in the 5th round, earning both Performance of the Night and Fight of the Night bonuses for his impressive performance. On January 18th, 2025, at UFC 311, Makhachev was scheduled to fight Arman Tsarukyan. However, when Tsarukyan withdrew due to injury, Renato Moicano stepped in as a replacement. Despite. On the short notice, Makhachev remained unfazed. The fight kicked off with both fighters looking sharp, but Makhachev quickly regained control after a momentary wobble from Moicano. Once on the ground, Makhachev executed a Darce choke at 4:05 of round 1 to secure the victory. This win marked a historic moment as he broke the record for most lightweight title defenses previously held by legends like BJ Penn and Khabib Nurmagomedov. As of January 20th, 2025, Islam Makhachev boasts an impressive record of 27 wins and just 1 loss. His victories include 5 knockouts, 13 submissions, and 9 decisions. And as we look ahead to what's next for Islam Makhachev, one thing is clear: the GOAT debate isn't complete without him.